there most of my life. When you go to like big cities, like
Right.
Fort Worth,
Yeah.
and like at 10:30 at night,
It's a wrap.
it's
tumbleweed.
The fucking guy in a poncho looking around for somebody to shoot in a duel, like old school Western.
No, it's like it just seems like the rest of the country taps out early as shit.
You mean taps out like as far as life, like they don't want to be 35 and young and single and having a good time. You're saying at 22 they're married with kids.
Yeah, it's like, is that something? I mean, that's not a bad thing. I guess it's just weird.
Well, it used to be, like everybody got married. You just got married. Like, I'm talking like 1800s and turn of the century, 1900s. Like if you were 20 and not married, they're like, she's an old maid.
This is
How why don't you
2012.
give us some more sweet tea out here while we watch the deaf poetry Negro pick all the cotton? So if you were like 30 and unmarried back in the day, like there was something wrong with you. Like you were an epileptic or something and they thought you were possessed. But now, I don't know, I see it both ways. I see a lot of people that are like empowered enough to say, you know what? I don't fucking want kids ever. I don't give a fuck. And I don't want to get married because I like to get put in stockades and I want people to whip me until a comic kind of walks in and I recognize him. But I have also noticed when I'm out at Texas specifically, I remember being at Target in Fort Worth. That's why I said Fort Worth.
Right.
And I remember people in line with me were young with many kids at like college age. I have not really noticed what you're saying, but what I have noticed is everyone is a fucking whale. The entire country, you are some fat motherfuckers. Have a salad, go for a fucking jog.
There's nowhere to get a salad in Texas, dog. That doesn't have barbecue sauce on it. I've lived down there. No,
I don't mean just Texas. I mean everywhere. Everyone is fucking fat.
Because it used to be back in the day, you could fuck with fat kids. It's not bullying if you're fucking 8 and you're 400 fucking pounds.
The fat kids are the bullies because they got all the power. They know how to lift your ass up off the ground.
It's like, dog, jog, nigga. Do something.
That's what I've noticed most about America is how fat we are.
Oh, yeah.
I'm astounded at fat. Go to an airport and look like motherfuckers at 8 in the morning are bringing Burger King breakfast sandwiches on the plane with them.
No, it was weird. Okay,
like you can't wait for the lady to come out with a fucking sandwich.
I was in El Paso, right? This is how fat we are. I was in El Paso. I had done the comic strip.
Also known as Northern Mexico.
Yes, I had done the comic strip down there. So after doing the comic strip...
There's a comic strip in El Paso?
Yeah, that's Bart Reed's joint down there.
Bart
Reed's joint.
I drive to Dallas to see Granny all the time.
Dog, the comic strip is right there. It's right by the airport. It's like less than a mile from the airport.
El Paso International Airport.
Yes, international.
That shit is sad because Mexico is literally like a par 3 from the strip club. There's a strip club and a TGI Fridays with billboards facing Mexico, like saying, "Just come on, look at this shit." We got pictures of food.
It is. It's
we have so much food. We put up billboards of food.
Dog, the highway. He's absolutely right. The highway in El Paso goes so close to Mexico.
If you're driving east,
if you have a nice driver, like if you're Tiger Woods, you can hit a Mexican easily.
A driver, I'll hit that shit with a fucking 5-iron. I ain't even joke. You line me up at all right, no joke. You put me in the fucking, I'm not even kidding. University of Texas El Paso football stadium. Mm-hmm. You put me in the upper deck, I'll hit Mexico with a fucking 5-iron.
You sure can, actually, because it's right.
Not even a I'll go right over the 10 freeway, and because the Rio Grande's real skinny there too, and I'll hit a motherfucker living in a box.
Easily.
And you know what?
That's not even a full swing, probably. That's just like a...
No, because I don't rush it, man. I'm nice and easy with my swing. When I try to kill it, I worm burn it. I got a nice and easy swing, especially from that stadium's nice, dude.
It is. It really is,
UTEP.
Yeah, I didn't know you didn't know there was a comic strip down there, man.
No,
but
I would love to play it.
Oh, it's fun as hell.
And my granny lives in Plano, and the best racist joke I ever heard was when I was in Plano.
Give it to us.
What do you call a black guy in Plano?
What?
Plano nigger. Oh my God. That was said to me.
Everybody in Texas knows that joke. Probably.
Yes, but the scary thing is the guy that tells you that joke does, like you and I, like I'm sitting across from a black guy who's a dear friend, and we're laughing at like, A, it's pretty funny, but B, it's like the fact that shit exists is like, it's kind of horrifying. But what's horrifying is the guy that told it to me was like, you'll like this. You know what I mean? It's like a concierge at like a fucking Sheridan going, "Oh, you're going to Plano? You know what they call a black guy in Plano?" And he just says that shit like
At least find out the level of my racism before you break out that joke.
Right.
Say hi to me.
Yeah.
Ask me my hobbies.
Hey, do you know any black people?
Yeah,
several.
Can we get some background?
Never mind. Well, then here are your directions.
Right. It's like at least get my levels correct. It's like he sounded like he didn't even ask your name. It's like, hey, yo, buddy.
I know you're a famous comedian. Here, I got a joke for you.
Yeah,
were you going to see Granny in Plano? You know, the girl black guy in Plano. He just rolled that shit out, and at regular level. It wasn't like looking over the shoulder. It's like, well, there's no niggers in the lobby here. It's a Sheridan. You got nothing to worry about.
He didn't give a fuck.
No.
He's like, this happens every day. It's like, cool.
Like, there's no chance that there will be a black guy walking up behind me as I tell you this joke. That's the level.
Confidence.
That's the level that's the volume he told it to me.
Like, and it's like, even if it was, I don't give a fuck.
If there was a black guy coming behind me, he would know his place.
It's that type of motherfucker.
Hello, blah, 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 blah. Oh. Come on in. You have too much stuff in your house. Don't be a hoarder, a blorter, an animal hoarder. That mountain bike isn't getting ridden. What are you doing that treadmill that you use to hold laundry? Why not let U.S. storage centers help you get your life back? For over 25 years, they've been helping people organize their lives and store their valuable belongings in a state-of-the-art storage facility. Go to www.jmohr.com and click on the U.S. Storage banner. Get 3 months for up to 50% off based on availability. You will also receive $25 moving supplies credit, boxes, locks, whatever you need. Look, these are good people. They give a lot of money to charity, too. U.S. Storage Centers. U.S. Storage Centers. Go to jmohr.com, hit their link, and learn all about U.S. Storage Centers and get rid of all that garbage in your house. My son wants to join the podcast.
Oh, cool. Is he here?
Oh, hello.
Is he going to work out today? Is your son going to work out today, man?
Yeah, that baby likes to lift weights. He's 1 year old, and he'll press those weights. All right, so El Paso, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But if the baby comes in, I'll just pay.
I'm down there playing the comic strip, right? So after the show, I go to whatever club that there is. And this goes back to people are so fat they don't even realize how big they are. Man, I go into this club, and this bitch had to be like 200. Which is, I guess, small for El Paso. So
she's a model.
Yeah, so it's a dude talking to this girl, and she's just giving him no burn at all. She's just like looking at him and rolling her eyes like, oh my God, it's another guy talking to me. Like that type of, and I'm like, wait a second. You have a mirror, right? Like she's treating this dude like she's Charlize Theron. And I'm like, you have a mirror, right? And so another guy walks up, and she just shoots this dude down. And I'm like, either she's a dyke or something. And I'm like next to another comic, and we're drinking. So she's not a dyke. It's just she thinks she's bad for El Paso, which means how big is the rest of the bitches if you're pushing 2 and you're the catch? Like, you are the one. Like, dudes is lining up to get with you, and you pushing 2. And I'm just like, so I was going to buy a drink, and she taps me on the shoulder, and she's like, excuse me, I'm thirsty. I'm like, obviously not, bitch. Your ass still got water weight all over yourself. And she got mad as shit, dog. She called security on me, who knows her. And they're like, dog, you really can't talk. I'm like, who the fuck is this whale? That y'all get mad at me. Oh, that's such and such, and she lives here. Like, lives in El Paso or lives in the Whataburger right across the street? Like, dog.
She lives in Whataburger.
Dog, she was too easy, man. Easy. Just fucking, and then it's the rest of the country. Like, bitch, don't wear heels. If you that big, don't wear heels. Because those heels did not deserve that shit. If I'm sitting in a shoe store and I'm a heel, I'm just a regular heel, and this bitch comes in with a size 8, and know what's worse? Seeing fat bitches dancing to all the single ladies and trying to do the moves from the video, and then they'll stomp on them heels and all that blubber will come down like the Nutty Professor. Baby. Yeah, and then they stomping around and blubber's all over the dance floor.
Like when Robin Harris said she's so fat when she goes into a picnic, all the folding chairs fold up. Like, I ain't sitting here.
That's what they do. The rest of the country, they all know the words.
What is it about fat people? They have no idea how fat they are, and they dress in skinny. Yeah, but they dress like they're sexy.
Because we aren't.
Hold on, my 1-year-old is pointing at Daryl because he recognizes him from the S&M Club. He's pointing at
I
Daryl
thought
like,
it was a midget. It was your son.
yeah.
Whipping bitches.
Aren't you that cat in the gas mask?
No, it was his son whipping bitches.
The girl in El Paso weighed 200 pounds, and she was just shooting guys down.
No, yeah. And it's like, why do fat girls, because we're not allowed to tell them you're too big for that. Like, it's nice to have, like, this is what I always say. If you have the right to think that you look good in what you're wearing, I have the right to say, no, you don't.
Right.
Why am I the asshole here? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I have self-esteem and I'm gonna wear a fucking mini skirt. And I'm like, that's fine. You have the right to say that. But I have the right to say, you look disgusting to me. I don't know about the rest of the motherfuckers here.
So in your perfect world, fat people would walk around like in muumuus and very flowing.
In my perfect world, I would not have to see them that often. Especially
maybe
at
they
a
could
club.
be your slaves.
They would eat the cotton. So I can't have that.
This has been Mohr Stories. This is our friend Daryl Wright. Thank you for coming. Check him out on Twitter at Daryl Wright _
Daryl _ Wright. And check out the podcast.
Help the podcast.
Check out the podcast at Right _ Turn, because as I said before, there's another nigga named straight up Right Turn, so I had to put an underscore under there. So it's Right Turn, Right _ Turn. And
you doing any stand up coming up?
Yeah, I'm doing.
Right
June.
here. We're coming up on. We're coming up on the first week of July here. So.
Oh, we are for this podcast. Okay, I'm gonna be in. I'm gonna be at the Harrah's in Vegas. Yes, the July the week.
Hold
of
on,
July
an
15th.
Airplane just blew out your plug.
Oh, great! I'm gonna be at the
S&M
Harrah's
airplane.
on July the 15th, the week of July the 15th.
July 15th. Go to Vegas. Go to Vegas just to see Daryl Wright.
Oh my God,
because you never know when porn stars will come in backstage and hang out, like Katie Morgan.
That was fun. We can't even. Well, nothing happened, but it was fun because. Did you see the cartoon that she did? Because she like sitting around. Oh my God, it's hilarious.
Where do you find it?
She did a live action cartoon of people fucking, but it was Barbie dolls. So do you know how long
But where is it? Where do you find that cartoon?
No,
at her house?
She had it on her phone. I don't know if she posted it, but if Katie hears us, post that shit. It's fucking hilarious. It's Barbie
That's like
dolls.
the smallest plug in the world. If you ever meet her, ask her to see her phone.
No, I said if Katie...
No, shit is jumping off.
No,
you got to check out Katie Morgan's iPhone.
No,
shit is
if
bumping.
Katie hears it, post it online so people can see it because it's hilarious. It's like, dog, it's funny as hell.
Go see Daryl at Harrah's. It's a lot of fun. Until then, we'll see you next time. Put your name on it.